Hello and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I'm Radar.
I'm Special K, and tonight we're doing Vodka Squeeze.
Yes, we are.
Vodka in a pouch. This particular flavor is Cinnamon Squeeze. So it is cinnamon vodka, no sugar added. So we want to thank Vodka Squeeze for sending us these. They've been working with us for a while. So it's a vodka in a pouch, right? And they range, I think they're a dollar, maybe a little over a dollar a piece. And they are shot, 35% alcohol by volume, bottled and produced in Indiana. We're going to pour ours in a glass for examination.
Oh, naturally.
But let's be real. We know what these are for.
We all know what these are for. And you know, I think, wasn't the first one we tried orange flavored?
Yes.
Yes.
And then we did the blue raspberry. I feel like there was probably another flavor in there somewhere. So Mingo has been drinking these a lot. He seems to like them a lot. So cinnamon vodka is in it. I don't know. I'm not a huge flavored vodka guy. I mean, if it's there, I'll drink it. But
understandable.
I like the orange a lot. I remember that. So before we even tried this, these pouches are very clearly to hide in various orifices or crevices.
Who would do such a thing?
Or crevices.
Who would do such a thing?
Sneak into concerts and whatnot.
That sounds illegal.
That is very illegal.
It sounds illegal. Like almost just who would do something like that?
You know, and we would never do anything like that.
No, we would never ever do something like that. That would be wrong.
We would never sneak these into a concert or a movie. Because they totally have reasonably priced, beverages.
That's true. Who doesn't want to buy a beer for $5?
I was just mentioning that when I went to see Weezer a few years ago, it was $19 for a Miller Lite. So, who doesn't want to pay that kind of price? You know what you can get for $19? A whole effing box of this.
That's very true.
So
just go to the liquor store and buy an entire box of vodka squeezes. And
it smells kind of like. It's interesting because you almost get no vodka in there. It's just cinnamon.
It just smells like Red Hots.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't smell like the inside of, those little jars that you can buy at the store with cinnamon sticks in them?
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like that.
I will say it's not quite as sweet as something like Fireball.
It's true.
But it's just really cinnamon forward. And I'm not saying like a potpourri cinnamoniness. This is slightly chilled.
It tastes like candy. Or it smells like candy.
Oh, we got to taste it. Not as sweet as I expected at all.
Mm-mm. There is just a little bit of vodka. There is a little bit of vodka flavor on the back end. It's almost swallowed up by the cinnamon.
I will say that's surprising. I expected it to be a little bit more harshness. I remember the blue had a little harshness to it. This one, it's just cinnamon forward. It's not hardly sweet at all, which is nice because most people are either going to shoot this or you're going to mix it. And if you're going to mix it, one thing you don't want to do is add a bunch more sugar to a Coke or something that you're already using to make it sweeter. But it's mostly,
it's spicy Coke.
You're getting a little bit of cinnamon burn, but not getting a ton of vodka burn, which was nice.
It's actually a little bit more mild than like a Red Hot.
Yeah.
Like Red Hots, as they roll around, they deposit more and more of that flavor. This doesn't have the same issue. Where it gets spicier and spicier the longer you drink it. It's just kind of the same amount of spicy regardless of how much you drink.
Cinnamon-flavored alcohols are not my favorite. Matter of fact, they're actually probably one of my least favorite alcohols.
Yeah.
That being said, this is still a pretty good one, and I think this mixed with the correct beverage could be delicious. Now, in my opinion, the only thing that goes good with cinnamon would be apples. So we have some of my daughter's apple juice here. This is the sensible. It has 30% less sugar. So meaning they pre-water it down for you, So we're gonna mix this with a little bit of apple juice, a little bit. Let me get you on there, a little splash.
So I drank almost all of it.
So let's go ahead and rate this straight. So you know what you're getting these for. It is a shot. It is around $1 or so. For a single, you're buying these for convenience. If you're going to a party, you're not going to buy vodka squeeze because you're not going to have 20 packs of individual bottles. You're going to buy a bottle.
Right,
but if you're going somewhere portable, like I mention this frequently, but camping, these are freaking great camping.
Golfing.
Because you have to take your trash back with you.
Yes.
And it's, you don't have bottles everywhere. If you're golfing, they're great for that too, because you don't want to look like an alcoholic and have bottles of vodka and stuff laying around. They're great for stuff like that, sporting events. Now, it's illegal to bring them into concert venues and stuff like that. We would never do that.
I would never do such a thing.
Yeah.
That would be wrong.
I assume they would be good for that too. So I'm going to go ahead and give them straights. I'm going to go with a 7. It has a unique gimmick that is actually semi-useful.
Yeah.
And the vodka is not crap like some of the other ones we've had, like those crappy zebra pouches.
Oh no, the zebra pouches.
Yeah.
The pouched alcohol, the alcohol you have to choose from that is pouched. Oh, there's not many choices, and a lot of them are bad.
Does that smell like bananas now?
I was just I took a little whiff of it, and it does have a very distinct banana scent.
Not a little bit like bananas, like
it does
very
smell.
banana-y.
It smells like a scratch and sniff banana sticker.
Now, before you drink that, you want to go ahead and rate it straight?
Yes, I think I'll give it a look. It's a little bit expensive. If you were gonna buy it in lieu of like a bottle, if you were gonna buy one of these instead of like a I don't know how much that would be like a.
I think this is equivalent
like 2 pints.
This is equivalent to a bottle.
Is that
750 milliliters?
Oh, okay, yeah.
To a bottle, and I think they're a dollar, maybe a little change a piece.
Even with the extra price, it is pretty good. I'll have to give it like a 7.5.
Still cheaper than Grey Goose.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but again, you can't fit a bottle of Grey Goose.
Sneak a Grey Goose into a concert.
Yeah.
Let alone 3. I'm sure I get more inventive and hide more of them.
Let's taste our apple
banana
beverage.
Apple banana. That sounds like a magic spell.
It does in fact taste like apple juice and cinnamon. Cinnamon apple juice. It's pretty good mixed. It's exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Now, when you're in a venue or something, I doubt you're going to be like getting apple juice.
Pulling out your bottle of apple juice that you also hid somehow.
But this could go with Coke or Sprite or maybe something like that. Something light. If you want to do some sort of weird drop drink in your beer, like I'll buy that $10 beer, but I'm going to put 6 shots in it. You could do that.
I mean, honestly, I would just, if I was going to take these someplace where being a little bit more sneaky is important, I would just drink them out of the pouch.
I agree.
There's no reason not to.
They mix well, but like straight, they're absolutely fine. There's barely any burn. They're easy to shoot, and if they were chilled, or even a little bit chilled, like say you're camping, you throw it in a stream for a few minutes, just to get it chilled. I mean, it would be a good shot. Definitely worth it. But yeah, I think straight would be the way to go. And I'm going to go ahead and rate it as I'll still rate it as a 7 as a mixer because it's fine as a mixer. I would prefer it.
I'll give it a 7 as a mixer, but the product, that's just not what it's meant for. Especially these, like the other flavors, they're a little bit easier to mix. This is this has got a very niche list of things you can mix it with.
I thought their next flavor was going to be tea, if I remembered correctly, but I thought because there was orange, blue raspberry, and I thought the next one was going to be tea, but I guess they weren't cinnamon. Or maybe they did the tea and they just didn't tell us. Or maybe
it's the secret flavor. You're not supposed
tea
to tell anybody about it.
Tea vodka was popular for a while. It's not as popular anymore.
Oh, yeah?
And I'd say doing tea vodka seems to be it would be a hard thing to do right. And not make it taste like Lipton and vodka.
That's also the truth, but I really do think these are better. Grab a box of these, put them in your kitchen, your pantry, whatever, and then when they become necessary, you'll have them.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, most of the other products in the market that are compared to this are not the quality of the vodkas or whatever alcohol is questionable at best.
I think the only ones that I've had, I had one that was a bourbon. Huge finger quotes on that.
This stuff is really popular around Derby time, so
I'm sure it is.
Because again, nobody wants to pay $23 for a watered down mint julep. So, but all right, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K,
and I'm Radar.
Thanks
for
watching.
watching.